Welcome into the DNVR Avalanche Podcast. We're kicking it old school this weekend for Labor Day. We figured we'd do a little bit of fun trivia for the weekend to have some fun. We got Eric, we got Rudo, we got Gizmo joining as a guest again. Thank you for coming on again, Giz.
Yeah.
It's always a fun time. Before we do get into the show, obviously we took Friday off. All of our thoughts going out to the Gaudreau family and obviously the terrible tragedy that went on there. Hope you keep them in your thoughts, and it's just sucks. There's no two ways about that. It's not a fun time. But if you want to hear more about Johnny Gaudreau, some of our sister sites did shows looking back at his career. Highly recommend you go check those out. For us, we are going to try and have a little bit of joy in our lives. Obviously, if you are sad and don't want that, go ahead and turn the show off. And but hopefully the Gaudreaus would want us to be as happy as we can be in the time. So we're going to have a little bit of fun and trivia, but do keep Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau in your thoughts. Today, I figured we'd have a little bit of fun because there are a lot of players that only play for one or two teams in their careers. It's not a whole lot to it, but then there are players that play for a whole bunch of teams. So I figured, why not go through some of those players and see if you guys can guess every team some of these players played for. I want to start with an easy one, just an example, and to show off the potential bonus points. If I told you guys Gabe Landeskog, obviously the only answer for teams they played for is Colorado Avalanche. But can you give me the bonus point of who they played for in juniors?
Of course.
Oh,
I'll give it to you. Buddy.
No, you got it. I'll take these. I'm not so savvy with the juniors anymore.
Kitchener Rangers.
That's right. I knew that. Wait, because that's right.
Yeah, I
he
know.
was with DeBoer and Spotter.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. Yeah.
Well, Spotter. I think Pete was gone. It was with Spotter. Yeah.
My intention is that you will not know any of the junior or college teams of the players I'm going to get into.
I just don't want to be judged on that right now. Gosh. Yikes. Stressful.
So that's the plan. That's the plan for the day. Yeah. I want to start off with a couple of Avalanche players. And of course, feel free to get any stories in as we go through and talk about some of these guys. But I want us to talk about one of the newest Avs, Calvin de Haan.
Ooh.
Across his career, he's played for, I guess if you include Colorado, he hasn't technically played a game for them yet, but if you include Colorado, he's played for 5 NHL teams. How many of them can you name?
I know 2 of them because he's got that grin on his face, so I'm sure he's probably got all 5. By the way, Calvin de Haan is currently en route with his wonderful family from Canada to here right now, moving to Denver. Talked to them today. They're in good spirits. They're on their way. But I know him well from Carolina, and then he and I were together for 3 years in Chicago with the Blackhawks.
Both of those are correct. There are 2 other teams besides the Avs. I feel like one of them's obvious.
Well, yeah. One of them is. Got drafted by the Islanders. So
correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Islanders, Carolina 2. Chicago's 3, and then you said Avs is 5 or 4?
Avs is 5. There's one other that he played for last season.
Wasn't he in Tampa last year?
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
It was Tampa Bay, indeed. And
5 for 5.
Can you name his OHL team?
Oh, God.
Did he play for wait a minute. Was he Mississauga?
He was not Mississauga.
I'm going to go wild guess here. Windsor.
Not Windsor.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not the style of player for the Windsor. He wasn't a London Knight. He wasn't in the United States, so he wasn't Saginaw. He wasn't Erie. He was Sudbury.
Nope.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
Captain?
Ottawa?
Close. Oshawa.
Oh, he was a general?
Yep.
The Oshawa Generals.
Pure guess. I didn't remember. Pure guess.
Oh, man.
Captain, no less, of the
Well, I remember him in juniors. I didn't remember where,
He's definitely a leader. I think that's one of the main reasons why, the Avs are interested in him, to bring just a little bit of something into the room with, something, and he can kind of be a little bit of a elder statesman. And it's funny, when he was in Chicago, he was super well. I mean, think about the leadership on the Blackhawks when he came in. Duncan Keith was still there. Seabrook was still there. Taves was still there. Kane was still there. Corey Crawford was your goaltender. And they brought Calvin in to sort of kind of, be an elder statesman in the room and sort of kind of be a leader on defense, which is crazy when you think about the likes of Seabrook and Duncan Keith, and Corey Crawford, and those other guys back there. So that doesn't surprise me that he was the captain. I didn't realize he was the captain of the Generals, but yeah, that's a smart play. Yeah.
Never enough good old veteran presence. You know what I mean? We gotta be good though. Good presence. If you catch a guy that's at the tail end of his career and it's just a pain in your butt, then that's not good to have that presence. But it doesn't sound like it for Calvin, so I think the Avs are in good hands with him.
Maybe more EJ, less Jack Johnson.
Yeah, well, they're both good guys. I mean, they're all three.
Yeah, I'm all great dudes. It's never about who they are as people. But
love me some Calvin de Haan. I'm excited that he's coming here for multiple reasons. I'm looking forward. We've already got a tea time set with him, so
it's got to be a tough drive though. It's got to be a long way to move.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I think they like got everything here, and I think now it's just like get settled, get the family squared away. Yeah,
got it.
I did. Oh man, that year that I got traded, that I left the Avalanche. I shouldn't say traded. I left the Avalanche and then traded. And it went to LA, and then LA to New York. At the end of the year, I was so freaking wiped. I was so done. I was so freaking, I got to get back home to Denver. And we had the end of the year party. My U-Haul was packed. I told Jill, get in the right seat. I think we left at midnight, like after the party or whatever. And then I drove straight through on a U-Haul from New York City to Denver.
Yikes.
Buddy. That was like a 34-hour drive, 38-hour drive.
It was in the 30s, but I did snooze on the right side a little bit. Told Jill to drive a few hours, but we just went whoa, straight there. Crazy.
I had to move from I went from Detroit to Los Angeles to Denver, but when I was in after I graduated high school, I spent the summer in Boulder. Came out and was writing for a roller hockey magazine, to be quite honest, and I. Whatever, you're young, you're like 19 years old. So I'm like, I got that drive, like 24 hours, no big deal. Not good. Yeah, I really wasn't built for that. I ended up, my system was terrible, and I can't believe I'm actually going to publicly say it, but do you know how I ended up doing it? Like, I tried to drive it straight through, and it was awful. I went biggest coffee I could possibly get, until I had to go to the bathroom so bad that I couldn't fall asleep.
Just kept you awake, yeah.
And then I would use the bathroom, get another giant coffee, and we just leap crossed from Detroit to Boulder, Colorado, with a whole lot of large coffees and multiple restroom stops, which got interesting, by the way, in Nebraska, because there's like 40 miles between exits. So yeah, it's not the smartest move. Don't do that. Kids at home, don't.
Look, I've gone on the side of the road a few times in my life. It happens sometimes. You got to do what you got to do. But all right, let's move on to our next one. There really are not any forwards that have played for a lot of teams currently on the Colorado Avalanche. You have a handful of guys that have played for maybe 3 teams. So I tried to pick a tough one in Chris Wagner.
All right.
Chris Wagner.
One of them's obviously Colorado. So,
well, I know it. I know it.
Did he play for the? I feel like he played for the Boston Bruins.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not the first team he played for, though.
No. I'm gonna go. And he played for the Avs twice because he got picked up on waivers back then.
That is true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Anaheim Ducks, waivers, Avs, and then Boston, right? And then
correct. Yep, you got all of them. I'll give a couple bonus points. What NCAA team did he play for when he was drafted? And then there is a AHL team he played for that is not affiliated with any of the 3 teams we talked about.
Chris Wagner College.
Chris Wagner. Was it an East Coast college? I feel like it was an East Coast college.
I'm going to be honest. I don't actually know where this college is.
Sick. So, yeah.
All right.
I'm not getting this one.
Shoot, I don't remember.
I feel like it's an East Coast college. I do. I feel like he's an East Coast guy. I feel like it was like Syracuse or
Okay, it's in New York apparently. Yeah, but it is not Syracuse.
Colgate.
Yep.
That's right. I was gonna say he played in the ACAC, but where?
Yeah.
Boom, you got it.
Yeah. He played for a weird. Didn't he play for a weird junior league too? He wasn't like he didn't go the normal route.
Correct. He played in the EJHL.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's an East Coast. Yeah. East Coast guy. Okay. That's kind of what I thought. That's what I was going off of. All right. He never played for an NHL team in the East other than Boston.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. You're right. There was one year he did. I totally missed it.
Rangers.
Close.
Was he in New Jersey?
Nope.
Yeah, Jersey. No. Oh, it's got to be Islanders then.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 17-18. The Ducks looks like either traded him to the Islanders or he only played 15 games for him. So
Didn't he play Chicago Wolves too? Is that what you're asking, or no?
That's what I was asking. It's not the Wolves though. He played for the Norfolk Admirals for a couple years.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew that. God, get sharp here, Eric. Come on.
Come on, Eric.
I freaking know these.
Giz kind of carried that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew that. My buddy was playing for the Bruins about the time he was there, so that's a cheat on me because he and I had beers once or twice in Boston, so I knew that one, and then I remember the story. So
I don't know what to do with my hands, but
yeah,
I don't have a computer. I don't have a computer with me right now. I'm not cheating. This is just purely. My
okay. All right. We can do hands.
All right. Here's one that I put on the list entirely because I want Eric to get it wrong and embarrass him. Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, he didn't. He only played for one team.
That's not true.
Edmonton Oilers, and that was it.
I mean, I can tell you. So, I mean, that's an easy one. But so Edmonton, the big trade to LA.
Yep.
Then I was with him when he got traded to St. Louis, and then obviously signs as a free agent with the Rangers, and then I was with him there for his final game too. So yeah, so pretty good.
I know what OHL team he played for.
I do too.
That's what you're asking.
What team is that?
Sault Ste. Marie.
Correct.
Yes.
Technically, also apparently played 3 games for the Petes.
Did he? So
I didn't know that.
That's what Elite Prospect says at the very least. I don't know
that one. I did not know that one.
But his actual season was in Sioux, yeah.
That was super cool. That was a super cool. I called games in the Ontario Hockey League for 4 years. I loved the barn in Sault Ste. Marie. It was the scariest drive in the OHL when you were coming from Michigan because you're in the dead of winter going across the Mackinac Bridge.
Yeah.
And it was like, our bus driver, Steve, great guy, but I mean, he would white knuckle that. And it was my job as the broadcaster to sit in the jump seat next to him and keep the guy awake on the drive.
Oh, God.
It's a good chance we'd plunge into Lake Superior in the dead of January.
Well, I bet he didn't need any help staying awake at least.
Yeah, we were good. Yeah, we survived.
Gretzky was not a captain in New York. There was one other season where he wore an A. Can you name the team and maybe the year? I imagine you can't name the year, but
hold on. And besides Edmonton, you mean?
Yeah, his first year's in Edmonton as well. But there was one other.
Yeah.
There was actually only 1 year in his career where he was an assistant or an alternate, whatever. I always do that in the NHL.
Well, it was his first year in New York, right? Messier was second.
Never wore a letter in New York, according to Elite Prospects.
Really? You know what? His first year in LA, maybe. Dave Taylor was captain. Yeah. Dave Taylor was captain. That's right.
Yep. 88, 89 in LA.
That's right.
Wore an A.
That's right.
Put up a casual 168 points that year.
Not a big deal. Yeah. Casual. Bad year. He had a bad
That's like
year.
his 7th best season or something. He did
Scary.
play in Indiana in the WHA. That is true, Brooke.
The Pacers. And who was his goalie?
Racers.
Eddie Mio. Come on.
I don't know who that is. I'm not going to lie.
How was his goalie?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that really clears things up. On that note, if you're trying to see the sun, maybe you're going down to Florida or something like that for playing in the NHL. Wherever you go, make sure you got your Shady Rays on. You can use code DNVR over at shadyrays.com and get 35% off your order for any of their polarized sunglasses. They have hundreds of things to choose from. You can go check them out today. And the coolest part is you order a pair. If you don't like them, you lose them or you break them in the first 30 days, Shady Rays will replace them entirely for free. So go check out Shady Rays today. Get that 35% off with code DNVR and join the over 300,000 people that have given Shady Rays 5 stars. Once you got your sunglasses on, make sure you're driving down the highway in a Toyota. You can go check out your local Front Range Toyota stores to get yourself into the official vehicle of DNVR today. 17 different all-wheel drive vehicles. Toyota might be able to get you across that Mackinac Bridge safely, at very least, if nothing else. They also have 16 different hybrid vehicles as well, so make sure you're getting in and checking them out while you can. Of course, they are the official vehicle of DNVR, but also the official vehicle of the Colorado Avalanche. So get in with Toyota today. You can go to any of your local Front Range Toyota dealerships, including AutoNation Toyota, Arapahoe and Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Second period of the DNVR Avalanche podcast. I want to branch out a little bit here. Only going to do this with this one player because he was the thumbnail. There's a player who played for the most teams, including the Avalanche. He played for a total of 10 NHL teams. Do you know who this player is?
Eric Lacroix.
It is not Eric. Eric only got the 5, I think.
Whoa. We got the 5. Slow down. But they don't call me Suitcase for nothing.
Hey, buddy, you're talking to the guy that's been with, I don't even know how many teams, so trust me.
All right. Hold on.
Nikes.
You know what?
10 different NHL teams.
Yeah, there's the teams on screen right there.
Hold on 1 second here. Are they in order? No, that'd be cheating, right?
No, they're in order.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in order.
There you go.
No. Hold on.
Still
I was very happy with this one.
Well, Mike.
He is not playing. He did not play last year. His last year was 22-23.
He beat Mike Sillinger. I think Silly had the record before.
Silly still does. Silly has 12.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you said this guy has the record. I'm sorry. Okay.
Most that had played for the Avalanche.
Oh. Okay. I played with Silly, one of the funniest freaking guys ever. Unbelievable. This kid plays for the Jackets. Go back to the screen. Oh, no, go back, Tiff. Go back. Hold on. I am pissed. Columbus. What?
I don't think I have this one.
A couple of hints. He did not play for the Avs very long. Was very disappointing. His best seasons came in New York. His junior's time was in the queue with Drummondville.
He played so short for the Avs that when I was looking up his teams, his Wikipedia article smushes the Panthers and the Avs together. That's how short.
He did play for 3
and who did he?
Oh, I got it. I got it. Derek Brassard.
Yep, it's Derek Brassard.
When he came in the league, he ended up having a great career. Long career, but he was going to be the man when he was coming in at 18 or 19 in Columbus. And I remember they signed him to a pretty good deal right away. I'm talking about 2-3 months. It was ahead of its time, with those.
He was a high draft pick, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. No, he was the first.
High. Columbus got him at 10 or something like
6.
that.
Yep.
6.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Derek Brassard. Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Wow. 10 teams.
There's a couple teams in there I didn't remember, like Phoenix and stuff. I didn't remember that. He came in at the deadline, then he was gone. Yeah, that's right.
He had to have. How many games did he play in the league? He got over 1,000.
I think so. Yeah,
I
just
believe so.
1,013. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Derek
Definitely
Brassard,
never
yeah.
lived up to the hype, but
You know the one
Just-
that always sticks out to me, speak just off tangent here, you know, the one that for me, the one draft pick, because I was trying to I wanted to be a hockey player as a young guy at the time, and he was coming up and he was all over the cover of like literally every single magazine on the lead up to the draft, was Alexander Diego.
yeah.
My dad's client, yeah. I mean, it's a good, you know what? It's, so Daggy used to be at our house since age like 14, 15. So he just spent the summers in our house, and good kid. Misunderstood. You know, I mean, you hear that all the time sometimes. But you know what? You can go watch that documentary. I think he's like the next one or whatever it's called. It's actually a very interesting documentary. You can catch it on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
It's a very interesting, smart guy. You know, he's into the. Hey, not many guys can go play a couple years in beer leagues. You know what I mean? He actually played with my brother in beer leagues in California, with the Jerry Bruckheimer team. You know what I mean? And then all of a
sick!
sudden-
The CAA game.
yeah, those games. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
no,
Cuba
no,
Gooding,
he did.
Cuba Gooding Jr. would play. Jerry
Yeah.
Bruckheimer would play.
Yeah.
The guy would always play goalie. I played in this game one time, and he wouldn't stop hacking and slashing. The guy that was in the star of Shawshank Redemption. What's his name?
Tony
Tim
Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
No, Tony Robbins used to be our motivational speaker for the
Yeah.
kids. So yeah, sorry.
That's incredible.
But yeah, no, it's so Daggy played a couple years and he didn't play, and then he made a comeback. It's unreal. Hey, so fast, and it just too much too quick. He just wasn't ready for it, and you know. But that's a good documentary. I honestly, if
I'll check that out.
yeah, it's a good one. I think it's called The Next One. So Daggy, yeah, good kid.
I'm babysitting the most adorable golden lab in the world, and he's been sleeping up until about the time I jumped on, and now all he wants is like to play with his duck and attention. So if you hear like panting and tail slapping against things, it's a very adorable lab.
We got to see Rudo's new one too.
no,
Rudo, we got to see a new one.
She's asleep. She's asleep in the crate. She wakes up, you'll hear her. Don't worry. So.
All right.
All right, let's move on to the current
You want to say hi?
active player with the most
say hi.
teams played for.
There you
Yes,
go.
let's see the puppy.
Say hi, buddy. Hi. You know you're a good boy. What a cameo you just made, buddy.
That's the best part of the show, right
He
there.
likes
We're not talking about it.
the camera more than me.
The player with the most teams played for that is currently active in the NHL is Dmitry Kulikov.
Okay.
Can you name all 8 teams that he's played for?
Well, you know the first one's Florida and the last one's Florida. Does that count as 2? Or
That is
one?
one team, unfortunately for you.
Kulikov played for.
Ty, get your computer out. Ty. I mean, he was. Kulikov was in Phoenix, right? He's playing
No.
in Phoenix. No,
San Jose.
No.
I'm gonna be
Holy
stabbing at it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
This is a guy I never warmed up to from his first year there, first rounder. Obviously, he played in Winnipeg. I know that.
He did play in Winnipeg. That's
Played
one
in
of them.
Columbus.
No.
Like I said, not in Columbus.
I got nothing on this one. I could cheat, and I don't even know how. I would probably mess up the spelling of his name if I tried to cheat on my iPhone.
Yeah, Minnie's right. Yeah,
Minnesota, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, this is a guy.
Breckton had it.
He did not play for Anaheim.
No. Brecken,
Oh, no, I'm wrong. He did. My bad. I missed it. He did play for Anaheim for like half a season.
Brecken, show us your hands. Come on.
I want Breckton on my team. Let's
That's
go.
cheating for sure.
Swisher, do you know how to type, buddy? I was a good boy. Yeah.
I love this stuff, and this guy is just, you picked the greatest one. Who picked it, you or Tiff?
Me. I picked him.
God, brutal.
Did we say Florida? I know he played for Florida.
He He did
Oh, he's
play
still
for
there.
Florida. Yes.
Twice.
He's still Florida. Yeah, we did say Florida.
Let's see. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2.5. I don't know what you consider an East Coast team. 3 Eastern Conference teams. How about that?
Was he with the Rangers or no?
Nope. There was a New York team though.
Island?
Nope.
Jersey?
No.
That's
I
not
mean,
good.
yes, he did play for New Jersey, but that's not New York yet.
Buffalo?
There you go.
I swear, this is a guy, like I said, I never warmed up to. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm talking about in the scouting world. You know, I mean, I just, and I was wrong, obviously. I mean, freaking 8 teams wanted him. So,
He was in Pittsburgh for a cup of coffee.
He was in Pittsburgh for 6 games. Good call.
Okay.
the dog knows how to type. Holy shit.
My hands have been
sorry.
here the
Holy
entire
crap.
I literally put them on my head so I wouldn't take your. You know I have the connections in Pittsburgh. Good boy, you a good typer. Yes, you are, Swisher. Yeah.
Also played 10 games in Edmonton a couple years ago.
You know what? You're right. He was a scratch all the time. Yes. Miserable.
then-
He was miserable there.
Did come over from Russia and play 1 year in the queue.
I knew that.
Drummondville.
Where? Yeah.
Drummondville.
Yep.
No, he's
The second
drafted.
time-
Yeah.
Is that the second time Drummondville's come up today?
It is. Him and Derek Brassard.
Corby and Lappy. Corby
There you
and
go.
Ian LaPerriere lit it up there.
Couldn't show you Drummondville on a map, but any other Canadian city, like people are all the time
Like,
like, "Oh, I'm from Toronto." I'm like, "Where are you from?" Like, you wouldn't know. I'm like, try me, Sudbury. I'm like, yeah, there's one bar, a hockey rink, and a crushed ton of train tracks.
Yeah, Drummondville is like just an hour. I think it's like halfway between Quebec and Montreal.
Okay.
Great pizza.
Mm.
Great.
You would know for sure where all the
I
good
do.
pizza is in Quebec. So, all right, let's go back to the Avs for one here. A little bit old school, more Eric's timeline.
Yeah.
Ville Nieminen.
Nemo.
You got
who he
this.
played for?
Yes. Who?
I mean, we traded him to Pittsburgh, so I know
Correct.
I was going to
There's
say Penguins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more teams.
Are
that he
you
played
serious?
for.
Oh,
Yes.
Calgary. Bob brought it back in Calgary.
True.
So Islanders, Pittsburgh, Calgary. Holy shnikes. Nemo.
Mostly West Coast.
Yeah.
Was he in San Jose?
He was in San Jose.
Yeah.
Missing one?
Missing 3.
No, missing 3.
Wow, they're all like.
Was he in Dallas? He was in Dallas.
He was not in Dallas. He did play for 2 other Central Division teams, though.
Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah.
St. Louis?
Yep.
They're all short stints, though, right?
Yeah, I don't think he played 100 games at any of these places.
Boy, they were all short stints, yeah. You know what? I ran into him freaking in the playoffs 2022. He was there for a convention or something at in Denver, and then he was there at one of the finals games. I ran into him on the concourse.
Nice.
A great guy. I mean, he's in the. I think he's a GM in Finland now, or whatever he is. One of those teams. He stayed in hockey. Good guy. He wasn't all there sometimes. You just didn't know how to freaking couldn't figure him out. We're missing one though. Like I can't figure it out.
You played for this team, Eric.
All right. He played in LA,
Nope.
so it's not West Coast then. LA, Colorado. What did I play for? Rangers?
Yeah, Rangers. Yeah.
I don't remember him in Rangers. That's crazy.
Looks like the Rangers traded him to the Sharks at some point. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
And then,
You dug deep. You dug deep.
I've known for having impossible trivia on this show, so I had to make it difficult on you guys.
This is a tough one. I like it.
Also played for Tappara in Finland in his
Yeah.
draft time, so probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but that's okay. All right. On that note, we are brought to you by the folks over at Rugged Road. Make sure you're going out and getting your Rugged Road cooler. It's still summer, really. I mean, when does summer actually end? Is it October? I forget.
Summer never ends, depending on how you play it.
September 22nd is the first day of
Is that
fall.
the solstice or whatever it is? Yeah. Okay.
It's the first day of fall.
So
I don't want summer to ever end.
yeah. You got 3
Bruno
weeks
got
of it
switched.
left. Yeah, it's all good. Make sure you're checking out Rugged Road, your cooler that floats down the river with you if you want to go inner tubing, or if you just want to go out and go hiking, go camping, whatever it might be. Rugged Road has you covered. So go get with them. Make sure you're enjoying your time outside with Rugged Road, and you could get a 10% off code when you use code DNVR over at their website. Again, they have a bunch of other camping gear and things like that beyond just the cooler, but the cooler is the coolest thing out there. So make sure you're ready to wrap up your summer with Rugged Road at ruggedroadoutdoors.com and use that DNVR code to get 10% off your order. That lightweight, durable, always floating upright, perfect on land or water cooler. Rugged Road, your ultimate outdoor companion. And once you've got your cooler, consider joining up with the DNVR. Become a diehard today. You get access to a bunch of cool content. I know AJ's working on a bunch of written pieces that you guys will be able to check out over the next month or so as Eric almost knocks over his camera.
Good hand. Good hand.
Go join us. Help support us here, even if it's just a like and subscribe here on YouTube, or consider coming to some of our events. We're taking over Ball Arena 3 times this next season. The first one, November 15th against the Washington Capitals. I'm putting good vibes out into the world. I'm just saying, you know what? That might line up with the Gabe Landeskog return. I'm just saying it would be pretty cool for DNVR to take over Ball Arena for Landy's return. So come check it out. Consider getting tickets. Join the party bus. Have a great time with us down at Ball Arena and DNVR. All right, third period of the DNVR Avalanche podcast. Eric, you said the guy, but I'm going to make you do it. 12 teams Mike Sillinger played for.
Ooh.
At that point, just say a team, and there's like a 40% chance he'll have played for them.
You got it. You're nailing it. Yeah.
Well, he started in Detroit.
Correct.
So,
Well, technically, he started in the WHL, but
technically, yeah. But
Regina, by the way.
drafted with Brian Murray in Detroit. Man. Okay, so that's one. I'm not going to go in order, but I know he played Detroit.
Islanders.
He played
Yep.
Ottawa, because I played with him in
Very
Ottawa.
briefly, yep.
Yeah, same amount of time as me. Lived at the hotel with him. Columbus.
Nashville.
Yep, both of those.
Nashville. Florida. Did I say Florida?
You did not, but now, yes. Seth
Florida.
Yeah, because he got traded back to from Brian Murray when got him when he was in Florida.
You're halfway there.
So that's 6.
Did we say Winnipeg? Did I say Winnipeg?
He did
he
not
didn't
play
play
for
there.
Winnipeg.
He didn't
no.
play for Winnipeg.
So
Let's-
he didn't play. I need like rosters and not rosters, logos.
He finished in. We said New York, right? He finished
Yep.
in New York.
Correct.
Islanders, yeah.
Got New York and Nashville. There's 3 in the earlier part of his career. I mean, 4 really, but
He was one of the original Ducks.
yep.
Edmonton.
Nope.
No, not Edmonton.
There is a Canadian team on here, but not Edmonton.
We said both Florida teams, right?
You only said 1,
Okay.
but yeah, he also played
Tampa.
in Tampa. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's right.
Tampa.
I knew that.
that's 8.
Hold on, the Canadian team. Didn't play in Montreal. Didn't play in Calgary. No.
Didn't play in. Did he play? Did
Oh,
play in
Vancouver.
Toronto?
Vancouver. He played. in
Yeah,
Vancouver.
West Coast guy. Yeah,
Yep.
West Coast.
I played against him in Vancouver. God, what
I don't have any other ones.
That's unbelievable.
There's 3 more. One of them is East Coast. 2 of them are not.
He wasn't Boston, was he?
Not Boston.
Pittsburgh, maybe.
Getting warmer, but no.
Philly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Philly, and then 2 Central Division teams. I mean, I guess technically one of them was Pacific at the time, but
He played in Detroit.
I mean, he started in Detroit, but we
Oh,
already
no,
got that.
no. Sorry, I meant like later on. He didn't go back to Detroit.
No, he never came back.
Never Chicago, right? Never Chicago.
Nope.
Any?
Nope.
The Blues.
Yep.
I don't remember him as a Blue. God.
What team? We're missing one?
Yep. I mean, this team doesn't exist anymore, so.
Coyotes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
I
all
remember
12. All 12 Mike Sillinger teams right there.
One of the funniest guys I've ever played with. Oh my Lord.
Really?
Funny. Oh my God. Nonstop. Nonstop. Like this. Good player though. Good player. Hey, not traded, not a suit because he's a bad guy. Like great guy. He just teams needed him. A guy like that. Very smart player. Could play all three positions. Funny, good locker room guy. Like I said, pretty awesome. Hey, listen, I'd like to be that guy. That means I would have lasted way longer. So all good.
Credit to him. I don't think I could
absolutely.
do that. Like 12 teams is outrageous.
Did you save your stuff?
Well, I mean, no, not really.
He's got a couple jerseys. He should
a
have
couple
a
of
few
jerseys.
Yeah.
I got a few.
But I
got
mean,
a
like,
few.
like they load you up with the hats and the T-shirts and
No. All my buddies in the summers and whatever.
yeah, same.
Or like Goodwill when you summertime,
No.
give it all away. But Silly's son is in obviously Cole Sillinger, right, with Columbus. So
Yep.
that's his son.
Just starting out his NHL career.
Yeah, he signed a nice new 2-year deal, right? Little bridge deal. That's awesome.
All right. Change this one up just because I think this is a difficult question. Rob Blake, Hall of Famer. Sure, everyone knows he played for LA, Colorado, and then a little bit for San Jose at the end of his career. But do you know what college he played for?
Of course I do.
Who was the player again?
Rob Blake.
Of course I do.
Do you?
Yeah, you do. I don't.
Buddy, I
No,
lived with
wait,
him
let me
a
just
few years.
guess.
His childhood best friend who works with him for the Kings now was with him there, and he was unbelievable. Not that he wasn't a good NHL player, Nelson Emerson, but he was an outstanding college player. Now, Rob's son goes there, actually.
I did not know that.
Yep. Jack. In Bowling Green.
Yep.
He was a Falcon.
Yep. With Danny Bosma. Kenny Clee. Who else was there? Well, Nelson Emerson. Yeah. Bobby Blake is a Falcon.
All right.
What a player. What a player.
I feel like I've made things too easy on you guys at this
Oh,
point. Or
yeah?
at least too easy on Eric. So
Oh, gosh.
we gotta go.
Great.
We gotta go back to the Avs.
I got to teach this dog how to type.
Never played in the NHL. Can you name any of the pro teams? You have to name two. You should know one of them, maybe. Jared Bednar. What pro teams did he play for?
South Carolina Stingrays.
Yeah, you got that one. There are at least 3 other teams.
Can you give me a league?
If you guys can name the AHL, I won't even make you try the ECHL teams besides the Stingrays. There are one. I mean, Giz, you should know one of the AHL teams he played
Hold
for.
on.
Strictly by proximity to you.
Okay, well, you just gave it. I mean, he played for Grand Rapids then.
Correct.
He played for 3?
Yep.
I want to say Peoria Riverman, no?
No, he coached.
He
them.
coached there, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he played there too. Didn't he play in the Admirals, whatever that is?
Nope. Didn't play for Norfolk. He played for Buffalo's AHL team.
Really, Rochester.
Rochester.
Yep. And then he also, this one gives it away if I say who it is, but he played for St. John's as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Really? I didn't
Yep.
know he played there.
Yeah. He's had one nearly full season there.
St. John's Maple Leafs, or what were they at the time?
Yeah, the Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
So we're both alumni. All right. See?
There you go. That's hockey world connections.
Nice.
The St. John's. What was the venue? What was the rink for St. John's?
Oh, no
Well,
idea.
originally it was the MUN, Municipal Arena.
Okay.
And then that's when I was playing there, original team. And then it was they built a beautiful arena, which is still there, obviously. Shoot, I don't remember the name of it. But
Got it.
Boods played in the new one. I played in the old one.
By the way, I am fully engaged, but Scotty Scheffler's about to win the Tour Championship and take home a season-long purse. Not in his endorsements, not in his sponsorship. The guy's about to make $50 million this year in playing golf.
Can he give me one?
I'll take like $500K and be happy. Holy smokes.
Giz, someone wants an air hockey rematch with you in our chat.
Nick Lutu, let's go. We could have an air hockey rematch. We could have there's a bunch of other rematches probably there. Good to see you, Lutu. What is going on, my man? What a great guy. Nick Lutu and I ran around the roller hockey circuit for a long time with a place called NARCH, North American Roller Hockey Championships. Nick was always one of my favorite human beings and probably one of the hardest working guys out there. So let's do it, Lutu. I'm in Denver. Find your way here, buddy, and we'll rock and roll, pal.
Air hockey, I stink, but I'm going to be self-proclaimed.
Oh, it's a true story. Tell them what you're about to say, and I will back this up. I will back this up 1,000%. I mean, if there was a Hall of Fame for this sport, Eric Lacroix is a first ballot stud.
I'm a first ballot Hall of Fame for bubble hockey. I'm just
No doubt.
honest. Air hockey, no, I never played that.
No
bubble
doubt.
hockey? Hold on.
Oh, God. Does he
You
have an
still have it?
award?
Is it in the basement right now?
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. The amount of games I've lost on this thing. Oh,
there it is.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man.
Not
Max
a lot
is
of,
good,
oh,
too.
God.
Max is good. Max is good, too. Max is good. You taught Max. You get that one shot. That one guy on the right-hand side makes that shot. Drives me crazy.
But I'll tell you one thing, and I hate to say that, but the guy, the best ever. And I did steal his moves because growing up, I had to steal his moves. Is Hall of Fame inductee last year, former Avs, Pierre Turgeon. Oh my God. I've never seen in my life anyone that freaking good.
The year you and I were with Vegas, you lit me up, I think, 12-2 on bubble hockey one time.
I don't lose, buddy.
I've never beat him in bubble hockey. I've never beat him in bubble hockey. He's not kidding.
I got moves, like I said, but it's not fair because I stole them from Turge. So
unbelievable.
Can you score from behind the net in bubble hockey the way he does in real hockey?
I can put you to sleep.
Stupid. Eric Lacroix is the only guy that's done the Michigan move in bubble hockey.
That would be impressive. Holy yeah. All right.
Murdered me.
I got to torture you guys a little bit more here. We haven't done a goalie yet. So how about a fellow Quebecer like Eric, José Théodore?
Yes. Montreal Canadian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Comes to the Avs.
Yep.
Montreal Canadian comes to the Avs.
Did he go to Nashville?
He did not.
No, that was Fischel, Eric Fischel.
Yeah.
So Montreal, Colorado. From Colorado, I'm gonna say. I know he ends up in Mini.
He was in Mini, but he got I know where he was before. You got it. You know where he was.
Florida. I know that, and then Washington.
Washington. Yeah, he was in Washington.
Yeah.
But then Florida, Mini. Is that it? Or
You got them all. You got them all. I technically played one game for the Lake Erie Monsters in there too. But
all right.
The Lock Monsters.
Yep. Good times back then.
Messed up my light.
You messed up your camera focus also.
Did I?
So it's a little out of focus. It's not a big deal.
God. I was all set up, perfect. Look, man,
The bubble hockey thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I had
Breckton
to
wants to
show up.
know. It's worth it because Breckton wants to know if you're a better bubble hockey shooter or a better shooter in real life.
Buddy, I had the worst shot in the world. Like, I didn't have a good shot. But I'll tell you what I had is I did win. Look it up. 1990. Maybe 95. You used to have the hardest shot, all the skills competition for each team had that. So I did win the hardest shot for the LA Kings. I did. I don't remember what it was, like 97 or something. But to my defense, I did have a hard slap shot, and I think I took one slap shot of my career because I needed a runway to get it off. So I got blocked every time, and then Crow told me that he was gonna, do something with my stick if I was ever gonna try a slapper again. So never did, but yeah. So I had a bad shot. Bubble hockey, it's all finesse. Buddy.
Legend.
To me, it feels like everyone back then had to slap shot all the time because actual wooden sticks are like 160 flex. So,
buddy, I had a gun. You know what I mean? Like, but I couldn't. I needed a runway. Yeah.
I started with a wooden stick. I'm that old. I had a wooden stick. I had a Sherwood, and then I graduated to Mario Lemieux was my favorite player, so I graduated to the Coho, which was fiberglassy.
yeah.
And then it was all the rage when Gretzky came out with the Easton aluminum that was in blue and yellow and gray and black. And then from there it was,
now everybody's got a stick. Yeah.
I just was so argumentative with myself about those sticks, the aluminum and then the one piece, and I just like, oh, these things stink, you know what I mean? It's just so stupid, It's like, oh my God, maybe it would have added a little bit to my career, instead of freaking wood sticks,
Because it was the 2-piece aluminum, then it was the 2-piece like carbon fiber, and then it was just like these 1-piece brilliant, unbelievable twigs that are out there now.
Amazing.
I mean, the range of sticks you can have now is ridiculous.
Yeah, for $350 a rep.
Yeah, and Ovi's got a special stick just for the power play, so why not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
They all have different flexes, and friggin' now they have extensions, and I do
Patterns,
75 with an extension, and it's crazy. I love it.
I hate it, but it's okay.
Evolution.
Evolution, man.
I'm taking us off topic, but I heard you mentioned you covered some roller hockey gigs. Was that the ESPN like roller hockey league? When I was a kid, I forget.
No, you're thinking of RHI, and you're thinking of Pro Beach. There was a bunch of different iterations. They had like the ramp behind the net.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like roller hockey now, it's essentially played on the same size ice surface, but there's no icing, there's no offsides, there's no checking, so no 2-line passes. So it's really free and creative. It's 4-on-4 with a goalie. The teams are normally super small. I think we carried like 8 guys, maybe 10 guys. But it's fun. It's basically the same thing. You're wearing all the same equipment, but you don't have shoulder pads. You don't really have it's shin pads, elbow pads, jock/garter, helmet, gloves, and you're good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, actually. A lot of good grabbers. I mean, we could have a whole show on just the amount of amazing players that evolved from roller hockey, to play. Yep. I mean, Connor Bedard is a massive roller hockey player. Loves it. Still plays. Patty Maroon, whatever. He's got a lot of cups. Patty Maroon, still plays roller hockey.
Av and Shark Matt Nieto, Long Beach native himself.
When I was in LA, like there was the pro league, like guys were playing in like NHL buildings, and there was a team in LA. My high school roommate was on that team, which was awesome. And then I'm going to give you a little trivia here. Can you name me an ex-Avalanche player's brother that played for the team that was playing in McNichols Arena there that summer in like 1995, 96?
I can't even name you the Avalanche player.
The guy was actually a Minnesota North Stars early draft pick. And, famous Avalanche, his younger brother. His younger brother, yeah.
Give it to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say it, I'm gonna know it.
Stefan Waugh. Patty
I
Waugh's brother. Yeah,
did not know that. Yeah.
He played roller, huh?
yeah, in Denver. Yeah.
Wow. It's fun. I mean, I enjoyed playing it. The only thing that was a little bit different was stopping was weird.
Yeah.
Just weird. But man, there's some talented roller hockey players that, have tried to make it a go in the NHL also. That reverse, like Bedard was an ice hockey player first and then picked up roller, but there's been a couple of guys that have tried to give it a go from the roller to the transition to the ice side. It's tricky though, man. It's really tricky.
Hear me out. Off-season NHL Ice League with ice sloping up the end boards.
Injuries galore.
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be bad. No doubt about it.
Sidney Crosby sitting out the first half of the season. He snapped his leg in the ice ramp.
Yeah, I was a little too young for the real crazy.
He was inverted.
Okay. The John Mitchell folding chair here in Colorado.
Ooh.
That's what. Yeah, I was just a little bit too young to really know the roller leagues beyond like just it being on ESPN. But these days, all I see now are all the Finns playing the floor hockey.
Yeah,
Floorball.
Yeah.
It's they make good money too.
Yeah,
They make good money, and then like Forsberg owns a stick company. Sure, I forgot the name of it, but those floorball sticks, they're awesome.
the
And
little
every
like
kid,
thatch.
yeah,
blades,
every kid should have that. Like it's like walk around like in your house. Like if you have a little bit of carpet, it's gonna be easier. But so good for your hands and so fun to just like stick handle with the ball and stuff like that. But floorball, like it should be an Olympic sport. I've been saying this for years. They get a lot of people in Finland, like in Sweden, Finland, Scandinavia. There, and they put people in the stands. Guys make six-figure salaries, and it's unbelievable. Oh yeah, like at Gretzky Hockey School one summer, I met those guys from Finland, and it is a huge deal in freaking like those guys. Like I said, and some guys like they're like, oh, I'm gonna go try play ice hockey, and they can't play worth a lick. You know what I mean? And then vice versa. You know what I mean? The good ice hockey players, they go and it's all purely based on skills. And you have those little glasses, like racquetball glasses, just to protect but you got nothing, no protection, which is fine, but it's all skills. You can't touch, like if you hit the guy's stick, that's a penalty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's all skills, and then they can whip that ball. And then the goalies are on their knees with two blockers and, you know what I mean? No glove hand. Like, it's awesome. It's a great sport. Google it. It's unbelievable. It's so fun.
Yeah, I like it too.
Half the time it's almost like lacrosse with all the spins and stuff they're doing with the ball and the blade. It's crazy.
They can whip it.
Didn't we play that with Maxie and Ty?
Oh yeah, I got like 20 sticks in my garage.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Yeah,
That
so
math
fun.
adds up for sure.
Those were all freebies,
All
right.
Guy?
I have one last question for you guys, and it's a little bit different than the rest. I want you guys to try and name 10 players that have only ever played for the Avalanche.
Oh, so there's got to be guys in there that have played like just a couple games. No, that doesn't count.
I think you could probably get to 10 with real players if you count like Sakic and Forsberg. Like if you count the franchise, if you include Quebec as well.
Okay.
So like,
I guess Forsberg wouldn't count. My bad. So
No.
Sakic and Hayduk, but
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean like Makar counts?
yeah.
Okay.
Gabe,
Yeah.
Gabe.
Sakic, and Hayduk. That's 4.
Yeah, you're at 4.
Eight.
There's at least one more currently on the Avs.
Mikko.
Okay, there's at least one more currently on the Avs.
That's not Mikko?
Mikko is one, but
Oh yeah. No, Sammy.
This one's hard.
guys are missing an obvious one.
Oh, Logan O'Connor.
That's not an obvious one, but yes. 6.
Gorgiev.
Nope.
No. Rangers.
Oh shit. Yeah. Shit.
You're missing the most obvious one.
Oh my God, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one
7.
more.
I mean, technically, there's one more. I don't know.
Not
Under-
current.
Current, there's one more,
Oh, really?
but I don't know if he counts because he hasn't played a ton of games.
Like a call up? You mean like?
No, I mean, sort of.
Frig am I missing?
It's not Georgiev, but
Oh, Eustace. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's all of the active ones. Can you get 2 more?
2 more retired ones.
Yep.
Just has. I should know that. I should know that.
It's
Just has. Oh man,
it's hard because so many names pop out, but I know they're not. It's like,
Yep. It's like, oh, no, he played 10 games over here. That guy played over here.
Yeah, that's a good trivia. Good digging by you. I don't get stomped much, but there's a couple today I got stomped on.
I don't know it. I don't have it.
God, older, younger,
I mean, you could go either way, to be honest.
really?
Yep.
Just plain Colorado. Huh. The guy just sucked, and then all of a sudden he's out of the league, or he played long.
I mean, if you want to name like 3 game guys, there's a million, but
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. Christian Matt. There you go. He didn't suck. Good player, I'm saying, but.
Has Randy got it? Randy's got it. Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Way to go, Randy. That's a good one. That's a good
Brecton
one.
said it. Brecton said it too. Brecton threw the 3-9 in there. Yeah, right on. See, there he is. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie, that's a good one.
Why did I not know that? Why did I feel like he played somewhere else?
Well,
he didn't come over till he was like 28
30.
from KHL. Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. To my
missing one.
defense.
There's at least one more one that isn't the like 1 game guys.
Jesus. Forward D.
I mean, there's more than one, so either
really?
you could find one. Yeah, Sam Henley doesn't count. He played 1 game.
I was gonna say, yeah. There's only 1 gamers. That's tough.
Whew. That's hard.
I don't know, Rude. I don't. And I'm gonna be mad when you say it too. But I'm gonna be mad when you say it.
I don't know either because I can't find my list. So hang on a second.
I don't feel so bad now.
Yeah. Again, I tried to make this as difficult as possible. So
Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy.
Nope, it wasn't him. Oh yeah, this one, an unfortunate ending too. But Steve Moore.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't a lot of games though. Right?
It was over 100 though.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I didn't remember that.
I guess it was just shy of 100. My bad.
Okay. Well, my bad, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically Sam Malinsky's got 40 games.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
One.
That's pretty good. That's good stuff, though, man. That's good homework. That's a lot. There's some names there that it's funny. It's such a small league, but it isn't. There's just a lot going on there.
Yeah, I mean, there's like in the history of the NHL, there's been 7,000 players over 100 years. It's not a lot of people. So anyway, a little bit of a fun show. Occasionally I gotta pretend like I'm smart by looking up a bunch of obscure trivia that nobody knows. So hope y'all have a good Labor Day weekend. We are off tomorrow. We'll be back on Tuesday to talk more Avs hockey. It's finally September, so maybe we'll actually start getting into some training camp lead-ins and rookie tournament stuff like that. So it should be fun. Giz, thanks for joining us again. We appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me. Always love it. Always love it.
Yeah, it's always fun. We'll be back Tuesday, back in studio at the DNVR bar. So check us out there, and we will talk to you on the next one.
We all silly like the mayor.